Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we are doing a potato and egg omelet. And right now I'm getting some oil in the pan. And I'll be using two different pans. Because right now I'm going to get some onion. I'm going to saute some onion. And I'll be setting those aside. But I won't get too far ahead just yet. Right now I got to get the onion cut up. And that's my bowl that I'm going to be putting them in. And by the way, you don't have to cut the onion this small like I'm cutting it. It's just the way I like it. But you can leave them big like they are. Or you can just chop them up small like I'm doing. That part's optional. And also, you don't even have to saute the onion. If you just like raw onion in your omelet, then you can do that too. With me, I'm not a fan of raw onion. I'll eat it cooked, sauteed, but not raw, so that's why I'm doing this part. And while that is cooking, I'm going to get the eggs ready. And I'm going to do 3 whole eggs. You can do however many you want, even just egg whites if you want. And the last one. And I just had to go rinse my hands. And I gotta get those put away. And get the onions stirred up a bit. Make sure nothing's burning. And I'm also getting a plate out with a napkin to have that ready for when the onions are ready to come out. And now I'm going to do some garlic powder in the eggs. And I'm just dumping however much I like. I'm not doing a specific measurement with this, so you can do however much you like. And I'm going to do some onion powder. And as you can see, I like a lot of it. And some salt. But the salt is optional. You can do no salt if you don't want salt. And I'm also going to do some onion salt. And to spice it up a little, but you don't have to do this part. I'm doing some Cajun seasoning. It adds a lot of flavor to it. Not just spice, it adds more flavor in every area. And now I'm just going to mix that up. And I'm just setting that aside until I need it. And now the onion is good and brown, and it smells really good too. It's ready to come out. And now I'm, excuse me. Now I'm setting that aside and bringing my other pan over, because I'm going to use that pan now, and I'm doing some olive oil, of course. I'm using that pan to do the omelet in. And now that it's ready, I'm going to get the eggs poured in. And just gotta take that dish to the sink. Alright, and as you can see, I moved you closer. That's so you can see inside the pan and what's going on. And I'm checking to see if the omelet's ready to be flipped. This is not my favorite part. So I took a chance at it, and of course it didn't all stay together. So I tried to get the other part flipped over. This wasn't my day with an omelet. Things did not go as I planned for it. And now I'm going to take the onion that I had cooked and put it in there. And I'm doing it the way I'm doing it because I wanted to spread it out throughout the omelet, not just dump it all in one spot. And now I have some potatoes I cooked the night before, and I'm going to put those in there, which I think I might have had a little too much, but I went ahead and put it in there. It was still good though, even though the omelet didn't come out exactly like I had planned, but it still tasted like an omelet. And now I'm just seeing if I could flip it over on top, and that wasn't going so well either, but I made it work. And now I'm going to add some cheese. And then I just got to wait for the cheese to melt. And of course the potatoes to warm as well. And I was just trying to see if I could scoot a little more on top of the omelet, like it should be. And now that it's ready, things are good and melted for the most part. I was still able to get to pick up most of it with the spatulas. And just the parts that had already fallen apart anyway, I had to scoop out of the pan. So hopefully you still get the idea, even though it didn't fully do as I wanted it to, but it was still delicious. There you go. Hope you give it a try. Thanks.